Welcome back to our GMNC show. With me in studio, I've got our lovely Claudia Greenwood. Claudia, good morning.
Hi, Taryn.
How are you?
Awesome, and you?
Good, thank you. How's your week been?
It's been fabulous, but lovely to be back in the Bolito TV studios.
I know, it's so good to be interviewing you again.
Thank
Claudia,
you.
what is our morning motivation all about?
Today we're going to talk about pursuing your dreams and sticking to them and going to achieve them.
I like that. I think we all need to hear this one. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. You know, often we talk about goals, hey? And goals just seem so like, I don't know, for me, a goal is just, doesn't sound so exciting somehow. When I say dream, it just sounds nicer. It's like, you know, out there, and it's
bright
colorful.
and inspiring, yeah.
Yes, and it's something that you really want to like get excited about. Of course, you get excited about goals, but anyway, it's words and what works for you.
True.
So I came across a quote, quite a nice quote by Dolly Parton, and she speaks about if you want to see a rainbow, you need to go through some rain. And I just thought, you know, it's such a nice way to actually think about your dream or your goal, or whatever you want to achieve. You know, if you want to see something beautiful and colorful and have amazing things in your life, there are going to be hard times that you're going to go through. You know, the rain sometimes is just soft and lovely and pleasant, and it's brief and short, and those are the times, if we compare it to what happens to us in life, those could be little detours in what our plan was. Maybe something hasn't happened quite like we wanted to, or you know, it just didn't go, timing wasn't quite right, or something like that. But sometimes we go through storms, hey?
Terrible ones, in fact.
Yeah. And they the ones that we least expect, like real big detours in us achieving our goals. And that's when we've got to just persist. And some of the things that really get us down or can stop us in our tracks are like our fears. And this is where I say, you know, fears are always going to be there of some sort. Even if it's just hesitating because what you want to do is like out of your comfort zone.
Daunting, and
is this gonna work? And maybe there's a huge risk factor to it. And often we judge ourselves and we say, like, can I do this? Like, what will people think? And what I say is just push through that fear. You know, acknowledge it and say, well, you know what, I can deal with this. Learn to manage that fear rather than let it stop you, because that can actually help you get to the next level. And you know, the other things that happen along the way with our storms before we see our rainbow, people that are I call them, you know, they are dream stealers. And you know, they're people that are doubtful, and they put doubt in your mind. You know,
oh yeah, that happens very often, isn't it?
Yes.
You plant like a negative seed and you start doubting everything.
Exactly. So sometimes what they do is they mean well, and they say, but be careful of this, be cautious.
Those little obstacles, yeah.
Exactly. So, but those are the things that are going to stop you from doing what you need to do. So if you want to listen to them, listen to it, they've spoken, move on. Okay, keep your eye on that rainbow. Keep your eye on that colorful dream that you have, and just navigate through these things. Surround yourself with people that are positive and people that are encouraging more than the ones that are saying, but what about this? But what about that? Because those are the people that are going to steal your dreams. You're not going to let them steal your dreams, are you?
No.
So let's navigate through these storms. There are all sorts of things that happen. It's just, if we fail at something, change the way you look at it. It's not a failure. There's a lesson in that. What have I learned in that? And it just makes me stronger to achieve even more. So I'd like to encourage people to think about their goals as their rainbow. And when times get tough, just keep focusing on that rainbow. This is just maybe it's rain, maybe it's a storm. Just persist and keep at it. Just, you know what, you can go and do it. And your life can be colorful. We don't know what happens. We don't know what's around the corner. And we get that rug pulled from under our feet. Sometimes, not often. And then sometimes something comes from who knows where. But guess what? It's how you land, and you get up, brush yourself off, and just keep focused on that rainbow and go and achieve your dream.
Claudia, I absolutely love this piece of morning motivation. Every single person can relate to what you've just told us. 100%. Guys, keep focused on that piece of rainbow, on the rainbow.
On the rainbow.
I mean, we've all had curveballs thrown in, you know, in our ways and everything, but it's just to keep focused. And like you said, that negative seed or the negative people that steal your dreams, don't let it happen. And that's the most difficult thing to do. Keep focus on the rainbow. Claudia, thank
Awesome.
you. Really appreciate having you in studio. And you actually leave us with such a delighted and lightened feeling after you leave. So thank
Thanks,
you
Taryn.
so much.
That's awesome.
We're going to go into an ad break, and after the ad break, we've got Matt Williams with the Sports Report.